Your knees are quite bent here. You're pushing into your hands, into the ground. Shoulder blades are, the shoulders are moving away from your ears. Chest is reaching towards your thighs. Now go ahead, lift your left leg up to hip height. Your foot is flexed. Bend your knee and open your hips, stacking it on top of each other. Now go ahead, bring this knee in towards your left arm, and it could be your armpit, your tricep, wherever you like. Now kick this leg back. Bend the knee, bring it in towards your right leg, right arm this time. And you're having a twist here. Breathe here, and then go ahead, kick your leg back. This time we'll bring the knee in towards our chest. Stay there for a breath. And then go ahead, land your foot in between your hands, more closer to your left wrist. Go ahead, bring the back knee down to the ground. You can tuck or untuck your toes and lift your torso up, arms up. Go close your arms, bending your elbow to shoulder height, or you can take it down to your ribs, lifting your chest up, squeezing your shoulder blades in. Take a breather here. And then go ahead, straighten your spine and interlace your hands behind on your low back. You can keep your hands here bent, or you can extend your arms, squeezing your shoulder blades in further. Your front foot could actually move more towards your left edge of the mat to make you more stable. And then go ahead after that, we'll lean forward with our torso, bringing our left shoulder towards our left knee. Your head relaxes, it's dangling heavy. Your neck is relaxed. Your back arms or your hands can go up towards the ceiling if you want. And then go ahead and release your hands to the ground first. And then rise up to low lunge. We'll twist towards our front bent leg and tee your arms out. So palms can be facing towards the left side. From here, let's bring our front hand on the inside of the front foot. The back arm goes up towards the ceiling. And try reaching your ribs up if you can. You can even take your arm overhead if you like. So it's a straight line from your fingertips to your armpit. Now bring the front hand or the top hand down to the ground on the outside of the front foot, and go ahead, twist to your right, floating your right arm up towards the ceiling. Now, go ahead, bring this hand down to the ground and slide your back foot towards the left edge of the mat. Rise up by having your hands stacked on your front thigh. Lift your torso up and open your arms into a T, opening your chest and your hips towards the right side of the mat. Go ahead, drop your back arm, flip your front palm, and float the front arm up and back. So the front knee stays bent. From here, let's go ahead, cartwheel our arms and place our hands around our front foot. Bring your back foot in line with your knee towards the back. Go ahead, lift your back knee up and spin the back heel down 45 degrees. Lift your torso and arms up. Breathe here. Now bend your elbows and then go ahead and interlace your hands behind your low back. Again, we're going into repeating the whole thing again, bringing our left shoulder towards our left knee. Your head and neck relaxes. There's no pressure. Arms wherever you like. And then from here, release your hands to the ground. Lift your back heel up. And this time, take your hands slightly towards the top of the mat. Lean forward and come to your back tippy toes. And lift your back leg up, straightening your front leg. So your foot is actually flexed, it's hip height. Now slide the right leg towards the left edge of the mat and place the foot to the ground. So bend both knees before you lift up, and then rise up, arms up towards the ceiling. Bring the hands down to the ground towards the top of the mat. Lift your leg up and then place it onto the center of the mat. Sole of the foot goes onto the ground. You are almost like 12 inches apart in between 2 feet. From here, bring the hands to the center of the heart. Lift your chest, straighten your spine. And then when we go down into forward fold, go ahead, extend your arms and fold forward. Go ahead, bring the hands to the center, lifting your chest up for a pyramid. Fold forward, extending your arms back. And then go ahead, bring your hands on the mat and bend your back knee and go ahead, bring your heels slightly back for an extended or maybe half split. Now go ahead, come forward, straightening both legs. Hands come towards the top of the mat. Lift your back leg up. Now you can come on your fingertips. Your left hand goes on your left thigh, then your right hand goes on your left thigh. Lift your chest up and your leg up. You can stay here. You can have your hands into prayer and then slowly start rising up to one-legged Tadasana. Bring your right knee in more towards your chest. From here, we'll go ahead, twist towards your front bent leg. And then you can go ahead, extend your arms into a T. And maybe the leg extends as well. You can have a slight bend in your leg. Now bring the hands to the center in a prayer posture. Bend your leg and then untwist towards the front. Float your right leg back. Step back. Hands go high. You're in an extended crescent. Now go ahead, bring the hands down to the ground. Step your front foot back, come into plank, and take your chaturanga. Bending your elbows, bringing your chest all the way to the ground. And then lift up into your cobra or upward facing dog. Go ahead, bring your chest down to the ground. Forearms come to the ground a little bit wider than the shoulder. Lift your chest up all the way. Push down into your forearms. They're driving towards you. Chest is moving forward and up. Your gaze is towards the ground. So try feeling how your low back feels. And keep on breathing. You can engage your legs by lifting your knees up. Then go ahead, bring your chest down. Hands by your chest. Lift up to a tabletop. Bring your knees to the edges of the mat and lean your hips back towards your heels, forehead to the ground. Take a breather here. You might want to do some rolling of your forehead from side to side if you like. And come up to a seat.